Alright guys, so I'm gonna be doing a quick review thing with comparing the Buzzworthy Bumblebee Origins Bee and the new Studio Series 86 Bumblebee. So just showing off the packaging first for the Origins Bumblebee. This is the Walmart exclusive. Is it Walmart? No, Target exclusive Buzzworthy Bumblebee line. So he has this different packaging. It's still kind of like the Siege Netflix series design, where it's got the slice down here. So yeah, so on the back, this gives you the product details. So Origins Bumblebee, his jetpack and his gun are not silver, so they're black, which I kind of prefer the black. But anyways, these suck. I don't know where they are, but he can't hold them anyway, so whatever. So moving along from that, we got the Studio Series 86 Bumblebee box. So yeah, on the front you just have the picture B. On the back, again, it shows you the picture of Bumblebee and what it turns into. Not as many accessories with this guy, I will say, but it's whatever. So moving along, comparing the two, they're about the same height. Looking at them both from where I'm sat, the Origins one might be slightly taller, but it's kind of hard to tell. I think the Origins one is slightly taller. But I've been seeing a lot of hate for this guy. Too small, people say, and people really seem to like this one. But looking at them both, I don't see what they like so much about this guy compared to this one, anyways. So they complain about the head sculpt on this guy compared to the Origins Bumblebee. Now, looking at both of them side by side, this guy's head seems really squished, not as accurate as it is in G1 or anything like that. I like this guy's a lot more, actually. The kibble on this is really annoying to me. It just kind of makes the legs look a little clunky and stuff. And then these panels back here that are just on ball joints, those pop off during the transformation, which you'll probably see later on. So I don't get why they hate this figure so much, but then they really seem to like this figure. It's just kind of weird to me. Yeah, but the guns, this guy's is this black, kind of looks like a pea shooter type gun, and this guy's is more a G1 accurate blaster that a lot of the guys seem to have in the show. So yeah, as far as articulation for both of them, this guy's head is on a ball joint, so you can look up only that far, and that's about it. Down that far, his arms are, he does have, due to the transformation, butterfly joints in robot mode, which is cool, with the articulation for the figure. So his arms can go all the way around. He gets over 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. The wrists can move up and down, which is cool. If he gave him a sword or something, he can point at them, which is cool. I wish they did kind of lock in, because they are a little bit loose. Waist joint, which is kind of hindered by his big back panel back here. So he can swivel that, which is cool. His legs only move forward that far, and then back that far before they jump into the jetpack and the rest of his kibble. So he does have double jointed knees, but he really only gets even under 90 degrees, kind of. So that kind of sucks. And then he does have a really good pivot. So not great articulation. Some things are cool, like the butterfly joints, but not my favorite. This guy, his head can't look up as far and can't look down as far as the Origins one. His arms are on ball joints, so you can pretty much get it whatever you want on that. No butterfly joint on that guy, but his arm can move up. Well, I thought it could move up further, but it cannot. So you only get about out that far. His elbow joint gets like 90 degrees exactly, and then he has a wrist swivel, which this guy does not have. His waist can swivel all the way without getting really blocked by this backpack. And then his leg can move forward this far, back this far. Thigh swivel, knee joint gets good range there, and then he's got a really good ankle pivot. So they both have their flaws. Trying to get him to stand up quick. They both have their flaws. In robot mode, I really think I like this one, the new 86 one, a lot more than this guy. But I do like the jetpack this guy comes with, just done in black, which is cool. The Energon rods are a cool addition, but not really that useful. If you could hold them, like if they could come apart, if you could bring them apart and then put it back together so he could hold it in his hand, I feel like that would be a lot better, but it is what it is. Now turn to transformation for each of them. We'll do Origins B first. So put this Bumblebee off to the side, and we will start with this guy. So we're going to remove the backpack and the gun. We're going to lift up the backpack and fold it out like so. And flip in the hands to the underneath like so. Unpeg the chest piece like so. Lift it up and flip it round. And then you're going to bring this piece back, his back panel back, and it's just going to slide in under there on each side like so. And then you should be left with something that looks like this. And then you're going to bring in the arms on those joints that I showed in robot. Well, first, swivel of waist. So you got this lined up like so. And then swivel this in so the arms are underneath. And they will tab together inside like so. And then, as far as the legs go, this is where it gets kind of annoying. So the legs are on a double hinge, and you just want to bring them down until they slot in like that, right in there. And bring this panel down, and then swivel it all out on this stuff. You have to swivel it on this one first, on this inside hinge first, and then on this one to move it back so it doesn't pop off, which is kind of annoying. Then you bring this back. I like to angle it up a little bit just so it doesn't pop off, so it's not as likely to pop off. Bring this foot down, bring this around, this, but tab it in, then bring this up. Then you're going to swivel it at the thigh right here. So swivel like that. Then you're going to bring it over the thigh and tab it in like so. This is going to pop in under here, under where his crotch part is. And there you go. So that's how you kind of you want it not to pop off. It's kind again, do the same thing on this side. Try and get it to go under there without it popping off. It's kind of difficult because you have to get this hook tab, as you can see in there, and this both like in place. And then it pops off because you try and push too hard to get it under here. And then it pops off the ball joint. And there we go. That is Origins B in his vehicle flying sorcerer type mode. Just move these off to the side, and we'll bring in this Bumblebee. So remove his blaster. You're going to lift up this back off where it's tabbed into. Bring his head down on this hinge and bring it into the chest, and then flip that back up like so. You're going to then move the arms out, just bring them up to there is like a thud point so they stay like so, and then bring them like that. Move them back like so, and then swivel them up. So bring it out like that, and then swivel it up. And then we're going to untab the feet panels. You're going to flip these gray parts inside like so. Untab that, unhinge this part out like so. Fold these parts up into there, and then we're going to bring the feet together, tab them together, and we're gonna move this part back until it tabs in like so. It's gonna tab in the middle of it right there, and we're gonna move these feet up on this hinge right here. So then they swivel in like that, and bring it back, and then his knees, bend the knees forward until they are lined up. It's kind of difficult. You do have to just try to get them in there underneath the windshield. Now bring this part just up a little bit to get clearance for the arms to go down to the sides like this, like so. It's been a nuisance for some reason, I don't know why. There we go. And then they're gonna tab in underneath like so. And then bring this down, back down, accordion it down like so. And then try and get it to snap in. Yeah, and then all of it snapped in. There we go. So there we have Origins B and the new Studio Series 86 Bumblebee, both in vehicle mode. As far as color matching goes, I don't know how well you can see it on this camera, but these panels are slightly different to the painted plastic on here, which is kind of annoying. It's a lot more obvious like in person when you look at it. And it seems like more of a like a orangey, like creamy color, like on certain parts, and then more yellow on others. It's not like a straight yellow. This guy, I like the yellow like a little more, except on the windows. You can see like because it's like black plastic, then it's not like this. It's not the same like sort of like color to the other yellow. I wish this would have been like either black like plastic inserts, or like they do like how they're doing it now on a lot of new figures where they do the new like light blue windows instead of these ones. But it is what it is. It's really cool. I like how it reveals the new Autobot symbol right there, and this one has the Autobot symbol right at the front there. It is chipping because it's like you can feel it when you like put your nail across. It's gonna just scratch, but I feel like they're both pretty good. My favorite, probably this guy, but they're both really good toys, and this guy has the pinned wheels, which is super cool. It allows it to roll a lot easier. So that's it for this video. I just wanted to show off which one I liked more, and well, not which one I like more per se, but which one is my personal favorite, and like the hate that this Bumblebee keeps getting, and I don't understand why people like this one so much, like, but they were both really good. If I had to recommend one of them, probably this one. But if you want like an Origins one to go with the Origins Jazz or Wheeljack, which I don't have, I'd go with this one. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.